motherfucking minute, man. Chain with the ice, though. Gabe Lopez, what it do? JD, what's poppin', man? What's been up with y'all, man? It's been a brick, though. It's been a good old brick, though. What's poppin' with the people? George, what's poppin'? What's up with the gang, man? What's up with the gang? What's good with y'all, man? Chance Smoke, what it do, King? What's poppin', man? What's up with y'all, man? Yes, he did. Yes, he did, man. Very, very impressive, man. Did it like couldn't nobody else do it. Did it better than T.O. did it. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I mean, shit. What was it? What was the name of that? Hey, man, what was the name of that second Matrix called? You know when Neo had to come back, what was it called? The Matrix Reloaded? What is this? What is this? Neo Reloaded? What's it? The Matrix Reloaded? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I heard niggas is out here dropping IBF belts. I believe 3 weeks ago, and probably a month before that, I was telling everybody that, you know what I'm saying, Jermel was going to get styled on by Brian Castano. I hear a lot of fucking frivolous whispers about, you know, the performance, but we know who won. We know who won. That's a motherfucking fact. That's a motherfucking fact, man. That's a fact. Yeah. Loma reloaded on that ass. Hey, man, I'm going to be honest with y'all, man. Tiafimo can't beat that Loma, man. The one that's firing off, no apprehension out the gate, that's saying fuck the power. Nah, he can't beat that Loma. He too smart for real. He really don't gotta get touched by. Man, he got enough defensive pride, which where you know what I'm saying. He could make sure he don't get popped by that quick twist shit that he be doing, man. All that shoulder rolling and tucking and shit, man. Look, man, I'm telling you, man, this Loma, man, it's gonna be hard to beat that guy, man. It's gonna be hard to beat that guy. But you know, Masaroshi Nagatani, for everything that Loma brings to the table, though, Masaroshi Nakatani never had a chance anyway. He never had a chance. He don't have a chance with a motherfucking boxer. You gotta like in Masaroshi Nakatani, I was surprised. Like maybe it's all the wars he been in because you know he gotta take a lot to get back and shit. So I felt like he would have had to brawl like fuck it if he even wanted to have a chance in that fight anyway. And I mean shit. I mean, Loma proved it. There's that dude that he did what he's supposed to do, man. Nigga ain't have a chance. He ain't have a chance with that. He ain't have a chance with Lomachenko's skill set, period, man. His technical ability, he ain't never have a fucking chance, man. And we all know that Masaroshi Nagatani has to be long to get his shots off, man. He can't box on the inside, man. And all of those things were exposed, man. I think, you know, people wanted to put him on. I think people try to put him in a certain atmosphere based off this whole Tiafimo energy or whatever, but we seen what happened. We seen what happened. Wasn't good. Wasn't fucking good. DT3, what up with the folk, though? What up with the folk, though? Takum versus Joyce. Joyce beats him with no problem. Joyce is a real, man, one thing I learned about, like, who was I watching the other day, man? I was watching this cat on Showbox that fought this undefeated kid like 2 weeks ago, like 2 weekends ago on Showbox, man. And this dude, I think the guy was like 13-0 or something. I can't remember. Alejandro something. Alejandro somebody versus somebody else. Well, either way, man, dude was slow as fuck. But he put the paws all on that dude and beat him. Supposedly he wasn't supposed to beat that guy. But it's something about, you know what I'm saying? Hey, even though you slow, don't mean that you can't time a motherfucker perfect. Joe Joyce just gonna beat Takum. Too tall, too long, you know what I'm saying? A little too much experience. I just don't see Takum having a chance. Is it a good fight? Yeah, it's a good fight. I just don't see Takum winning. I just gotta be honest, man. James Patterson, what's good, my guy? Salute, man. Man, I'm trying to be, man. I'm trying to be a little legendary, man. I think we all are in our own right. Yeah, man, but Joyce got him, man. But as far as Joe Joyce being, WBO, it's a good fight though. It ain't no pushover. Honestly, I think Taka might bring a little bit more to Joe Joyce, if not a lot more to Joe Joyce than what Daniel Dubois brought. Because all he brought was fucking aggression. All he brought was aggression, and we seen how that worked out. He got beat by the jab, man. He got beat by a jab, yo. I was waiting for somebody to ask me that. No, I do not. What do I think of Sean Porter versus Terrence Crawford? I don't think Sean gonna take the fight. What the fuck is the point of ordering it? The motherfucker was mandatory and he ain't take the fucking fight. And like, come on, man. Like, what type of money? Like, okay, go to purse bid or whatever. Like, say he want to take the fight. How much money is at? The only person I see putting up any real money for that fight is DAZN. Eddie will buy that fight. It's a good fight. It's a good. Well, to everybody else, it's a good fight. To me, Terrence Crawford knocks him out in fucking 7 or less. It's not a good fight for Terrence Crawford. Fucking, I keep telling everybody, Sean Porter is a B- fighter at best who hits his head on the ceiling of elite. Tell everybody all the time, if you watch the Felix Diaz fight, then you've seen Sean Porter versus Terrence Crawford already. Sean Porter just gonna come freight train smoking on in that motherfucker and get knocked the fuck out. One thing Terrence Crawford got, he a switch hitter with perfect fucking timing with unmeasurable strength. We still don't know how strong Terrence Crawford is. He knocked everybody the fuck out. He the only welterweight that's really saucing the fuck out of everybody. He's knocking everybody the fuck out. What? The last, 8 opponents? The last 8 opponents, all them motherfuckers sleep. All of them sleep. The fuck is up with my brightness, man? Give me a second, guys. Oh, yeah, that thing all the way turned down. Whoa, yeah, let there be some light in that motherfucker. All right, yeah, man, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, man. Sean Porter don't stand a chance, bro. Yeah, Joyce gonna fuck him up, man. Too methodical, too much experience, too big. It's levels to this shit, man. It's levels to this boxing shit. And Joyce just, here's Takum. Here's Joyce, man. What y'all think about that Usyk versus Joshua thing, though? What y'all think about that? What y'all think gonna happen with that shit? Hey, it could be. It could be. Man, that Frenchie got some skills, man. I'm not taking nothing away from him. That Frenchie got some skills. And man, it all depends, man. I really believe it depends on how Joe Joyce want to come at it. Joe Joyce is a notoriously slow starter, man. So I think that, saying Takum should come out firing on all cylinders in the early rounds, man. Try to give him everything that he asked him for early, man. You're smaller, man. Get up inside his chest, man. I think Takum still got a lot of strength there, but he's an older guy. He's an older guy. He's a much older guy than Joe Joyce. What Takum at? He's teetering on 40 right now, right? He in his He's in his Povetkin twilights, right? Boy said, "Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Takum's a slippery dude. It's gonna be. I like the fight, man. I take nothing away from the fight. I truly like the fight. I think it's a good fucking fight. I think that you know what I'm saying. It's a lot of excitement in the fight, and I think they're all realms of unknown in that fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm tuning in. I'm tuning in for sure. Yeah, man. They both up in age, but Joe Joyce is a little bit younger. What? Joe Joyce is only what, 33, 32? If 33? 33? 33, right? 33, 32? This is gonna give a great fight, but he gets slept in 8. Man, look, man. After I watch Chaz Witherspoon and after I watch Derek Chisora at the heavyweight, man, Anthony Joshua gonna knock that boy fucking whole head the fuck off, man. He don't even know. He think he want this smoke. He think he want this smoke. And everybody got such a high, like, Everybody's so high on Usyk in this heavyweight position, but my whole thing is this, man. Usyk don't got it up there, man. He don't got the power up there. He gonna have to be high volume round every round. Usyk's high volume, but Usyk already showed me that he don't even like to get punched by Derek Chisora. You think he want to get punched by Anthony Joshua? And this one, I pity the fool. Shout out to the A team. I pity the fool. Shout out to the A side, because Anthony Joshua was sitting back thumping on motherfucking sparring partners like, I pity the Usyk. I pity the motherfucking Usyk. CM10, what's goody, man? Hey, man, I can't call it, man. What a time to be alive. Hey, man, like Drake said, man, what a time to be alive, man. What a time to be alive, man. I think the whole 147 division is really scared of Terrence Bud Crawford. Clearly, man. Clearly. At this point, I don't know what else to say. And one thing that really got me bothered, man, is why the fuck is the Ring Magazine on the line for this fight? Why is the Ring Magazine belt on the line for this fight with Manny Pacquiao and Errol Spence? Now I will give Manny Pacquiao his credit. He did stop Keith Thurman, and he ain't stop him, but dropped him, hurt him in the body late. You know what I'm saying? Definitely won, unanimous decision. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, man, like, and Keith Thurman was the guy who did the most up there, but like, come on, man. Like, what the fuck is Errol Spence proving, man? Like, come on, man. Like, Bud Crawford, how can Bud Crawford be arguably pound for pound number one, number two on everybody's list? Everybody's list. But you got the Ring Magazine belt on the line for Spence versus fucking Pacquiao. That shit should be reserved for the winners. Whoever win that fight, that shit should be reserved for the undisputed title, period. Period. The undisputed title fight, it should be reserved for that. That shit should be reserved for the winner of that match and whoever got the balls, the kahunas, to fight Terrence Crawford, man. That's it. That's it. Rachel, what it do, sweetheart? How you feeling? Yeah, man. Well, it has been a minute. I ain't gonna lie. It has been a while. I've been away, man. Gotta get to the money, though. Gotta get to the money. Anthony Joshua got the heavyweight division on lock, too. Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure. I've been saying it. A lot of us have been saying it. They don't want to believe it. But, I mean, look, man, seeing makes motherfuckers believers. And at this point, after all everybody's seen, I mean, the opponents, the consistency, the power, the speed, the adaptation, like, what more can you say? Like, you can't have an arguing bone in your body about Anthony Joshua. If you got anything bad to say about him at this point, you just a motherfucking hater. Now watch what I tell y'all what these motherfuckers is going to do. These go along, get along, cock goblin ass motherfuckers all around this boxing world, because a lot of these niggas is weirdos. Don't get it twisted. I've been away, but I've been all the way in tune. Watch what these dudes is going to say. Well, motherfucking Usyk was a cruiserweight coming up to motherfucking heavyweight anyway. How much stock you going to put in that? Like, when he smoke them. I promise you they going to say that. I promise you they going to say that. Yo, that's not a bad idea, boy. I need to put in a call on my guy for real. Look at my eyes, man. I ain't been smoking shit for real. I ain't been smoking shit. This is the first day I done had off in 3 weeks. Surgeon to death. What's poppin', man? Appreciate the love, my guy, man. I'm glad to see y'all too, man. It's been a minute, man. Y'all got to tell me what the fuck has been going on, man. And I'm going to ricochet my thought process off what y'all talking about, man. That's why I'm here. I'm here for y'all, man. I'm here for y'all. Anything else, I just want to visualize it and I just want to keep my motherfucking mouth shut because I got a lot to say about a lot of motherfuckers, man. I got a lot to say about a lot of people and they bullshit, man. Like, yo, how could anybody see Brian Castano winning that fight? I mean, I'm sorry. How did anybody see Jermell Charlo winning that fight? I think the ring belt can be on the line if 1 and 2 haven't happened, but 1 and 3 agree to the fight. So I guess they think the Pacquiao and Spence are 1 and 3 in the division. Well, they definitely in the top 3 in that division, but you can't. But if Bud Crawford is mentioned in pretty much a match of ping pong in the rankings when it comes to pound for pound number one. Why? 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 Like the Ring magazine has always been held to the highest esteems when it comes to me. I'm old school with my boxing mind. So, when it comes to that Ring magazine, that shit was always reserved for the GOATs. The GOATs that's active and that's really running the boxing streets kicking ass. So reserve that thing for the GOATs running the boxing street kicking ass. Now, if Errol Spence come out on top of this thing, if he beat a 42-year-old Manny Pacquiao, which I don't even think that he can beat Manny Pacquiao, even with Manny Pacquiao being the age that he is, because what I see from Errol Spence, what I believe that we've all seen from Errol Spence, unless you're living in a world of delusion, he's not impressive. 147 is really killing his ability to be great. As far as like how he can put some snap behind them punches, even like, it probably takes away an element of his win tech because he has to drain himself down so much. Now I've been watching him. He's been keeping himself in shape, staying on par with the weight and all of that stuff, which is cool. But still, he looks malnourished. You know what I'm saying? He looks third world country sick. No disrespect to none of the third world countries out there, just metaphorically speaking, though. Y'all know what I'm saying? Like, he looks sick. He don't look healthy at all. At all. D. Hodges, what's good, my guy? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go ahead and do it for my guy, D. Hodges. I fuck with him. Shout out to the whole LDBC, man. I ain't got no problems with them dudes, man. They do what they do. I do what I do. Hey, man. A lot of motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? I have no problem with the LDBC because there's a lot of motherfuckers who claim to hate on the LDBC, but they do the same shit they do. So let me go ahead and serve my opinion on that shit. Yes, Bendover, salute to you. Yes, he definitely has less power. He has less pop. It's a lot less snap on them punches because you're trying to reside where your body really ain't meant for, man. Errol Spence is an extremely big welter, but not at 147. You're a malnourished welter at 147. That's probably why you not knocking motherfuckers out. Come on, man. Come on, man. If Errol Spence was everything people would like to say that he is, there is no way Mikey Garcia should have won 12 rounds getting beat in the body, getting beat no matter what, in guard or anything. That shit should have been too much as every 3 minutes proceeded, heading to the 12th. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, sanctioning bodies do what they want. Now, this is very true. That's why it's almost like, like I really don't even... I don't have much frustration or I don't have that many rants left in me, Rachel. I just kind of like, I'm kind of just going with the flow of these are the vibes. This is this era boxing. I can't change it. All I can do is, stay on what I feel as though is the right side of honoring the sport. And hopefully, like, traditionally speaking, those things would shine through, a lot of the talking points. But it's not just wrestling myself. A lot of motherfuckers got to do what they got to do if they not happy with what is going on. I'm only one vessel, man. I speak for myself, but ultimately I speak for the well-being of boxing. And a lot of times when I speak, as truthful as it is, people say I'm real hard on boxers. I can't help my delivery, man. I am who I am. What y'all want me to be, another motherfucker? I can't do that. I can't do that. But I accept it for what it is, even though I don't like it. I think it's a disrespect to the integrity of the sport, what they do. But yes, Mel definitely lost. Leonard Thomas, salute. He definitely got his ass kicked up and down the ring. I mean, let's be honest here. If y'all want me to be 100% honest, Jermell won 3 rounds. You can give him 3 in a possible, like a game of spades. Like, nigga won 3 rounds. 4 if you want to be nice about it. But I mean, shit, man, the motherfucker didn't throw no uppercuts up the pipe or nothing. But even though I felt like Brian Castano was waiting for the uppercut or the hook because, he's very methodical with his pressure. But it was a great fucking fight. My thing is, like, I wouldn't been so hard on my critique on, DT3 or on the live with DT3 if he wasn't so fucking delusional and 1000% contradicting and hypocritical in his approach. Like, yo, like, what's up with that, man? Like, you got your ass kicked, but you're talking about your power. Okay, you got a nigga dizzy. It ain't like you put him out there. It's not like you won the fight or whatever. Like we could see in your girl's face. She even you could it was written all over her face that you lost. Nobody was like, bro, you didn't throw no hands up after the match or nothing. You was just surprised to make it through. But I mean, you was getting beat up on the entire night, bro. You was getting beat up on. And I mean, this 5'7" dude, who I try to tell everybody was like that, he was walking you down. He was walking him down, y'all. He was walking him down and he was beating him down. And he hurt you way more than you would like to say that he hurt you. He hurt you a lot, man. He hurt you a lot. He wobbled you. If you didn't have no ropes behind you to play, lean on me, my nigga. You know that shit they told you in school or whatever, where you got that like the whole the trust test or whatever they do, where you gotta have a spot up behind you and you just gotta let your body go and just lean back and then just trust whoever behind you is gonna catch you. You know, you was leaning on the buddy system, bruh. That hook had you leaning on the buddy system. And thank God, the ropes held you up. But you would have been knocked the fuck out. If you would have been 2-3 inches from that rope, yeah, you would have been knocked on your ass. Because, I mean, your eyes were somewhere like, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Come on, y'all. I told y'all that shit was going to happen. Nobody believed me. Nobody believed me. Once again, nobody believed me. Maybe motherfuckers will start saying that. You know what? Maybe two hands know a little bit what, you know what I'm saying, what he's talking about. You know, I could have got a few. Look, man, nobody believed me, man. Brian Castano like that, man. Timmy Neal and salute, my motherfucking guy, man. Look, man, Brian Castano like that. I told motherfuckers he like that, man. Yeah, definitely check out that live. If you didn't pick the live, check it out. Because Jamel got, unfortunately, I like Mel, but he had to get the heat, man. He had to catch the heat. Because unfortunately, bro, you talk about Deontay Wilder, and like, look, everybody know I don't defend Deontay Wilder at all. I defend what's right and what's wrong. You know, and for you to sit up there and say, yo, you need to be honest in your depiction of the ass whooping that you took. You lost. Nigga, you lost too, and you're talking about your power. So we going back to, we flipping the pages back into the PBC playbook. Is that what we doing? That's what we doing, Jamel? You know, I try to separate you from your brother time and time again. I had your brother in the fucking baby carrier when I was dogging him on the video I did like 3 or 4 weeks ago, but you responded the same way. So in no way are you any different than how Deontay Wilder carried himself, and which is very unfortunate for me because you let me down. You let me down, bruh. You let me down. Because I have a lot of belief in you. I still have a lot of belief in you. You fought like a warrior, but you went out there and you just like, you're stumbling over your words in the press conference. You wasn't confident and all, bro. It's nothing wrong. And look, this is for all fighters, y'all. It's nothing wrong with saying, yo, the boy nice, man. He went out there and performed. What do you expect from a champion? He gave me everything that I asked for, and that is something that I expected. You know what I'm saying? You don't necessarily have to say you lost. Who would say that? I'm not expecting you to say those things, bro, but the way you carried it is what I had a problem with. And that is no different than the way Deontay Wilder carries himself. And that's where, you know what I'm saying, you and I, we had problems, man. You know what I'm saying? And like, yo, niggas talking about he won 116 to 112 in the press conference. Like, bro, like what, how, like, yo, in boxing, where the fuck have we fallen so far when, you know what I'm saying? Like, none of the pundits are even gonna challenge you, bro. They don't work for, yo, they don't, like, oh God, bro. Like, it's disgusting. It's disgusting, guys. Really disgusting. Jeff, what's good, homie? Charlo wins the rematch. Mel's slugging style was never going to work with a good inside fighter with respectable power. He would change it up. Casano is what he is, an inside guy. Honestly, bend over. I don't even see Charlo winning the rematch unless he catches him. I don't think he can beat him. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. I don't. I think in the rematch, Castano comes back way better than he did in the first fight. Because just like Jamel Charlo is going to see different looks, now we're talking about a heightened level of confidence, and we're talking about a dude who isn't just A bully isn't a reckless bully pressure fighter. He's smart. He's methodical. He's patient. It's not like he's just shooting up in there. And he got powers, sock and bottom powers. So I believe that he comes with a heightened sense of confidence. Not that he's gonna get away from, you know what I'm saying, training that much hard. I believe that, he's gonna work that much hard. I believe the delusional guy always loses, man. The delusional guy always loses. This ain't Tony Harrison, man. It's a completely different sandwich. And like I told people, the way he worked Aries Landry-Lara, Aries Landry-Lara has a way higher IQ than Jamel, man. Jamel don't stand a chance, man. 5'7" dude got your number, man. These are facts. 5'7" dude got your number. He got your number. They trying to make the fight a draw. It was a long way from a draw. I scored a 7-5. Good scorecard. Casano way. I heard Wilder said he lost. Ain't nobody say shit about that. I'm looking for the interview, and I'm doing a bit about. Elaborate for me, Boone. You saying Wilder saying that Jamel lost, or Wilder saying that he's admitting to the fact that he lost finally? Because if he said that, it's something I want to hear that. I want to hear that. Because you know what they say. You know what they say in the 12-step program. Admitting that you have a problem is the first step to recovery. Admitting that you have a problem is the first steps to recovery, man. Real talk. Is Wilder admitting that he has a problem now? Is he admitting it? Headstrong motherfucker. Very, very scared he was tonight. I know, man. I know, man. You know what I was going to do. You know what I was going to do. Tell me, I don't care, man. For a fight like this that I didn't even want all of these undisputed hold-ups and all of that shit, you know what I was going to do. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. I don't care. Call me petty. Call me cheap. Call me an asshole. But I was going to be the guy when it came to that fight. I was going to light it up. I was going to light up that stick. You hear me? I was going to light that stick up. School. Oh my God. Yo. Bruh. Yo. Almost broke my fucking TV. 117 to 111. Oh, beyond that. Beyond the 117 to 111. Where the fuck did we get where the fuck did the judge get a 10-8 round from? They did everything in their power to rob this kid of undisputed glory. First of the fucking 4-belt era. There was nothing to be indecisive about a very visually decisive fight. Fuck. If I had it up here, I'd pull it out, yo. If I had the hair, I'd pull it out. 117 to 111, 10-8 fucking card. Javi, my guy. Glad to see you, fam. Yeah, man, it's good to be back, man. It's been a while, man. Bro, oh my God. That shit was beyond bad. Yo, like some things should be illegal. That should be one of them. Whoever that guy was, I'm sure it's a lot of fucking Latino boxing fans that's probably trying to figure out his Instagram, probably trying to figure out his Twitter, whatever the case may be. Put that nigga on an IP track, track his ass down, and bust his motherfucking ass, because he deserves it. The dude who put the 10-8 round, he deserves an ass whooping. And the dude who scored that shit 117 to 111, he deserves an ass whooping. Yo, this is where, like, I understand, like, this is where I need to take a mental vacation from boxing sometimes, because it's like, it's shit like that. It's shit like that that makes motherfuckers, that makes people, really, I don't give a fuck about people, but make people, they say like, oh, yo, two hands, you too graphic, oh, you too hard on motherfuckers and all of that shit. But when you give me shit like that, What am I supposed to be other than fucking rated R? That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Who failed to get his motherfucker a 10-8 round? So, if anybody, like I said on Boom Shit, go subscribe to my dog if you ain't subscribed. Shout out to the whole MBBC. Just like I said on Boom Shit, if there's any motherfucker who believed that Jermell won that fight, you would have to fucking revisit your thought process in this way. If you didn't see a fucking 10-8 round in that fight, then clearly you would have to agree that he lost, correct? Drop the mic on that shit. If you don't believe there was a 10-8 round, then how could you score the draw? I'm speaking to those fans who believe that Jermell won. Because if there wasn't a 10-8 round, if you didn't see it, I didn't see it, there wasn't no fucking draw, and the damn sure wasn't no 117 to 111. How the fuck? This is the problem with boxing, man. These are the problems with boxing, man. Yo, who believes that Sean Porter's going to take that Terrence Crawford fight? Charlo on trainer was telling him he needed a KO. Right. And then the press conference, Javi, he said this. He said the only reason that I was telling Jermell that he needed a KO because the coach is going to tell his fighter whatever he needs to tell him to get him to pick it up. Well, I'm telling you guys this. He was only saying that shit considering the outcome of the fight, because if his fighter would have lost, he would have been fully in agreement that he needed to pick that shit up, he needed to step on the gas, and he was down. He was telling him, he was speaking to his fighter with a sense of urgency from the 5th round and then beyond. Because once we got to the second half of the fight, it was clear to see that Jermell was getting his motherfucking ass kicked. What else can I say? When you're the visual, and on top of this, we all know this. Effective aggression means a lot in the boxing ring. And when you're the visually bigger, physically bigger fighter, and you are consistently getting walked down round by round by the 5'7" guy, you're not really leaving judges too much to work with now. Me, not even being a judge, understands this shit. With all of the years that I'm watching boxing, I don't see how the fucking judges missed it. I don't see how they missed it. That's like, shit, even True School Sports. Shout out to True School Sports. This motherfucker came out of retirement to talk about that fight because how much of a robbery it was and how bad the scorecards was. That should just let you know that, god damn, you waking up the YouTube dead. I think Porter will hold up to his reputation and take the fight. Heyman much more focused on getting Canelo for one fight. Now, is Heyman more focused on it, or do you think that okay, I'm gonna give a different perspective. Caleb Plant, newly married guy, just had a kid, or is he not trying to turn down a lucrative career, high payday, and a chance to really be great? And in somewhere in Caleb Plant's heart, is he really about the shit? You know what I'm saying? He say he about when it comes to the certain opportunities, because over on the PBC side they get certain fights, even if it is a certain guy, it might not necessarily be worth it because they're not getting paid shit. But when you're talking about an undisputed match, you're talking about a $10 million payday plus. In a lot of ways, Al Heyman is nothing more than a manager. He can't really stand in that man's way. It's no different than what Julio Jr. did, and it's no different than what Amir Khan did when Canelo and his team approached them. Them motherfuckers went to Al and told them motherfuckers to make the fight in the same manner in which Deontay Wilder did when they didn't want him to take the rematch. So maybe, what I'm saying, we got to give, maybe, I'm not, we do put a lot of smoke on Al, rightfully so, but maybe in some situation, what I'm saying, we should give credit to the fighter and saying, yo, this is something that, maybe he really wanted, and maybe he really wanted a career high payday, and he wasn't going to let motherfucking Al hoodwink him in the sense, what I'm saying, where, a lot of other fighters like to be cradled by this dude, man, through fear. Maybe Caleb Plant, maybe that white boy ain't fearful, man. Like Jamal Charlo, like a lot of the other dudes. It's a shame, man. Oh my God, man. Ho, bend over. You mean to tell me you like what Rolly did in that fight against what's his name, Gidget? I thought it was a disgusting display, and I thought, you know what I'm saying, the way he talked after the fight, I think there's nothing impressive about Rolly. I think he's a straight fucking scrub. He has no fucking boxing skill, and I think that the people that he's calling on, they will make an absolute movie of him, and I don't believe a fucking word he says out of his fucking mouth. Now, people wanted to call, now I do recall people were trying to say that, who were they call? They were calling Devin Haney a dirty fighter for the for the fucking Linares fight. We talking about Devin Haney, a dirty fighter, but people are saying that they are impressed with the way Rolly Romero went out there and performed. Are we fucking kidding? This dude was flinging this man to the ground, throwing elbows. There was no type of technique he had whatsoever. He's a side shoulder scooting motherfucker that is ain't defensively responsible. And motherfucker is a one punch putting together motherfucker. He is 1000% straight ass cheeks with about 10 streaks in the draws. Rolly Romero is fucking boxing game regurgitation, man. Like for real, he's fucking trash. Gotti line, what's good, guy? That dude is trash. Absolutely. Caleb Plant definitely selling that belt. I ain't seen that motherfucker. I ain't seen that motherfucker fight a Souls and C been here. This motherfucker been living off of a win against Jose Usakagan. I mean, what the fuck has he done? What has he done? I mean, shit, the most credible thing on this motherfucking record is what? Andre fucking Durrell? Porky Medina? That's my get out face. I'm in the sunken place right now. Like the boxing world is really putting me in the sunken place, and it's among my talking points and all of my shit talking to bring me the fuck up out of it. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, look, dog, I don't know, man. I'm like, I guess I would have to be considered like, you know what I'm saying, a diabolical hater when it comes to the boxing world because nothing that is going on in boxing is motherfucking is impressive to me. You know, there's nothing that's going on is impressive. Caleb playing versus Canelo, am I watching it? Yeah, but he's going to knock him out in 5 rounds. Like, when we going to get, like, like, it only makes sense because he's on an undisputed run. And I'm not here to talk about Canelo. I ain't going to talk bad about him. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But that fight right there is nothing for that dude. It's nothing for that dude. That's a fucking that's a ham sandwich for motherfucking Canelo, man. That's nothing, man. That's nothing. That's nothing. My motherfucker gonna go in there, get paid extra nice, talk to me nice, walk up out that motherfucker clean. Fret man, the nigga motherfucking boxing motherfucking trunk still gonna be motherfucking dry, man. He ain't gonna have to exert no effort in kicking this boy ass, man. A couple of body shots and a hook upstairs, boom, bam, baby, good night. Or is it gonna be the headshot that shake him and the body shot that takes him? Y'all tell me what y'all think. Carlos Rosado, what's up, family? How you feeling, man? Yeah, you know, we all got our opinions. I just don't agree with yours, bruh. Rolly Romero is ass. Ass. And let's get a general consensus. Who thinks Rolly Romero in this chat? Put a 1 if you think Rolly Romero is impressive. 2 if you think that motherfucker is a bum. 1 if he's impressive. Two if he's a bum. That shit ain't take too long. Ben, man, Ben, I got love for you, my guy, but that dude is ass. 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 And from that performance, I don't see how you you know, like I said, man, your opinion, I respect it. I just don't agree with it, bro. Rolly is garbage, dude. Rolly just lost the fight to the Dominican guy who wasn't even ranked. Got his ass whooped. Did you forget that? You added a draw. Go. Hey, okay. General boxing question for everybody in the chat. 31 in here. Shout out to all of y'all, man. The fight with Rolly against the Dominican guy. How many of y'all? One, if y'all had Rolly winning. Two, if you had the Dominican guy winning. Hey, look, man. Like that. Yo, Rolly aiming for Tank. Tank gonna knock him out in 4 rounds. 4 rounds. 3, if that. Like, yo, Tank will take that fight like, man, easy work. Like, for real, Tank will take the fight, but it makes no sense for where Tank is at right now. It makes no sense for Tank to fight him. He should be aiming for a Richard Comey. He should be aiming for somebody like, you know what I'm saying, a Robert Easter. Something like that. Like, for real, I don't even think Rolly Romero could beat Robert Easter. Real shit. He can't even beat Robert Easter. On my mama, that nigga can't beat Robert Easter. Like, yo, who think Rolly can beat Robert Easter in here? I don't even think he can beat Robert Easter for real. That nigga would take, yo, I think Robert Easter could probably stop him for real. And I think Tank motherfucking knocks the lisp out that nigga mouth. Like, Rolly is nothing but comedic, like Rolly is nothing but comedy to me, dude. It's like, yo, you watch this dude, right? Yo, you watching this dude fight, right? All he doing is going, yank, 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 yank. I'm like, dog, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Like, nigga, you so reckless. You have no technique with your punches. You come like, yo, it's not even like a threatening, like, awkward angle. It's like, oh my God, this nigga is straight food. Like, oh my God, get this nigga anybody. Yo, get this nigga anybody ranked in the top 15. Oh my God. Oh my God. Like, bruh, they gonna time him to death and they gonna hurt him. In every sense of the word, they gonna hurt him. I promise you. Hey, yo, Robert Easter. Hey, man. Listen to your man do say, come on, come back and fight Rolly. Come on, come back and fight Rolly. Oh my God, man, look, don't ask me, yo. Fucking don't even get me started. Victor Postal will kill that. Victor Postal stops him. He stops him. He don't even lay a hand on Victor Postal. He can't get close enough to him. He can't get close enough to him, man. S man, salute, my guy. Appreciate the love, man. It's good to be back. Oh my God, like, yo, he can't even lay a hand on him. Victor Postal, he couldn't lay a hand on him. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, that motherfucker, look, man, you got to crawl before you can walk, B. You got to crawl before you can walk. Okay, you like what? What, Rolly got what, 13 fights? He 13 fights to the good? 13, 14 fights? No more than 13 to 15 fights. I believe he's 13 and 0, right? Dude, you got to crawl before you can walk. You not no MJ Akhmadaliev or nothing like that. Cut the shit. You not that, yo. Man, what's the one dude who just stopped Rob Brent? The nigga from Kazakhstan. The nigga from Kazakhstan that just stopped Rob Brent. Oh my God, that nigga. Oh my God, that dude looks special, man. That dude looks special. Two Hands was the Jeremiah Punch versus Ritson beatdown. Was a beatdown of the year. I didn't get to watch the fight. I didn't get to watch the Punch fight. I fell asleep. But now that you say that, that give me something to do when I get off here. I didn't even get to watch that fight, man. That good, JD? Oh, shit. Hold on. Did I watch that fight? Man, I think I fell asleep, man. Yeah, man. Like, dude, man, they go, look, even if they hey, don't ask me for real. Even if they try to pay the judges off on my life for real, I think Victor Postal wouldn't even be worried about it for real. Like, yo, if they throw fucking Victor Post to Rolly Romero, my God, man, that motherfucker will probably look. He'll probably motherfucker. That nigga probably start crip walking and all that shit. Motherfucking Victor Post will start doing all types of dances and shit you never seen this motherfucker do because he know goddamn well that's easy work. Rolly puts a lot of there. See, that's the thing. Yes, he puts a lot on his shots, but it don't mean the motherfucker hit hard. Who are you hitting? He put a lot on his shots against the Dominican dude too, and the type of the way he puts a lot of shit on his shots, it's not even that's a rookie. That ain't even a good rookie prowess. That is a fucking uneducated. Nobody in no coach would be okay with the way he fucking loads up because it's reckless, and anybody with any type of capabilities would knock him the fuck out. Yeah, John the Bat. Solid. Solid. And he calling out Demetrius Andre. That's a good fight. That's a good fight. I would love to see that fight. But it's not a clean and effective load up, man. It's not, bro. Like, I don't know, man. Maybe you and I are seeing two completely different things, but the way Rolly Romero loads up, no coach in the world would tell you to do that. He leaves himself susceptible to getting knocked the fuck out. It's like to me, it's like a dude who knows that he's going in the ring against a bunch of motherfucking pushovers or dudes who he think they just serving him up on a motherfucking plate a la carte. Like, and you just go out there and you just load up on a bunch of fucking reckless, bad IQ type shit, and any fucking reasonably good fighter or any decent fighter would take advantage of you and just fully motherfucking make you his baby. Treat you like you behind the wall and have you washing all type of drawers with the type of hands they gonna put on. It's just, you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, I think that, that just shows Rolly Romero is still in his infancy and the sweet science, because if he wasn't, he would be a lot more poised. He would be throwing out the jab a lot more, and he would be looking to set up his power instead of just flailing it out there like some fucking blind wild man is just fucking smoke K2. Because I swear to God, that motherfucker go out there like he on speed Adderall, sniff probably a couple lines of cocaine, smoke some motherfucking K2, and he just start yank, yank, like... I tried with that kid, man. I've tried, but I've seen enough to know where I'm like, okay, now he's going to have to show me levels. He's going to have to show me where he's improving on the technical level for me to even try to give him some type of respect to where he is at in his boxing game right now, because I'm just not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. I just see a lot of things that other people can take advantage of, and I know other individuals who are looking at Rolly because of this so-called, you know what I'm saying, that PBC, that so-called fake-ass PBC fame and shit. I know it's other individuals who do have some type of technical prowess, other individuals who should be talked about a lot more than Rolly, that are probably looking at him like, man, I would love to get that fight. I would love to get it. I'd kill him. For real. Like, he can't beat, man, Rolly Romero can't beat Ryan Garcia, man. And y'all know I ain't even high on Ryan, but Ryan stops him. Ain't that some shit? I got Ryan Garcia stopping that motherfucker. Because Ryan has showed that he's got fucking one punch power. Ryan's extremely quick. And Ryan does have offensive ability, man. It's time to fuck out Rolly, man. Ryan will stop him. I think Ryan Garcia should really take that fight, silence his dumb ass, and send him on his way for real, for real. If you back in the gym, you sparring with Canelo, you doing all them things, pretty boy, go ahead and put hands on a nigga that talk a bunch of reckless shit about you for real, who really deserves to get his ass beat, because this motherfucker got an ego so big, you can't even sit behind that motherfucker. You will not be able to see a motion picture. I promise you that. That dude, man. I just, man, it's just so, you know how certain people, you just no matter what they say, like every time they talk, just makes you dislike him that much more. He's one of them individuals, man. Everybody got somebody that's just not their particular cup of tea, and I don't come from anybody's perspective or anything. I let the sweet science speak for me. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I mean, your character follows as well. You know what I'm saying? The sweet science begins to speak for me, and then I start looking at you a little bit more closely, but I just see from character and characteristics in the ring, man, that dude is a fucking cringe, man. That dude is a fucking cringe, man. JoJo fighting Ryan don't want Haney. Yeah, yeah. Ain't it funny how after he won that motherfucker, you don't want to, you know what I'm saying? You get in the same position that, you know what I'm saying, basically Ryan Garcia was in, and you don't want the belt? You don't want the belt? Hold on, man. Hold on, man. Somebody help me make sense of this. The JoJo Diaz fight against Javier Fortuna. Was that the WBC interim? Was the WBC interim belt on the line? Correct me if I'm wrong, or was that just the or was that just a WBC title eliminator? I think the WBC interim title was on the line for that fight. Didn't JoJo win the WBC interim belt for that fight? And if so, my question to you guys is, how the fuck does Ryan Garcia and JoJo Diaz hold the same fuck? How the fuck do both of them hold interim fucking titles at 135 pounds? If that's the case, correct me if I'm wrong. So the interim belt was on the line for that fight too. How the fuck do both of them hold the interim title in the WBC? Oh, Ryan was vacated. Okay. Okay, enough said. Enough said. But yeah, JoJo, I think, it's a shame that, you know what I'm saying, I had to be taken aback to the fact that JoJo, you know what I'm saying, wouldn't be trying to go for motherfucking Haney first, and it took the Haney to go to Twitter and basically call him out on pulling the same bullshit that Ryan Garcia pulled, and then all of a sudden you say, oh, I want to fight Devin. You don't want to fight Devin because you saw what he did to Jorge Linares, and you two are pretty much the exact same fighter, and you don't want that shit to happen to you, but the only thing is, you aren't as big as Jorge Linares. Devin's going to stop you. He's going to stop you, and you know that. You know that, JoJo. And now you're sitting up there in a lot of apprehension. Very timidly, you're sitting up there saying, oh, you want the Devin Haney fight. Well, I hope you do. Now, I wonder what people are going to say after fucking Devin Haney stops JoJo Diaz. I mean, what they going to say? He still ain't, because you know they still talking shit after he fucking blew fucking Jorge Linares out the water. And when he blows fucking JoJo Diaz out the water, former IBF motherfucking champion, same person, you know what I'm saying, who's been in the ring with the only person who really wanted to fight Gary fucking Russell, and the same person who beat a very counter-responsible fucking Tevin Farmer. I mean, what are they gonna say after that? I got fucking Devin stopping this kid, man. I got him pouring on a lot more punches and accumulation, man, and I got Devin stopping this kid, man. I really do. You know, and JoJo's a tough kid, man. I really like JoJo, man. But when people show you, man, look, man. It's like what Jamel did. And we didn't even touch on that when we were talking about the Jamel and Brian Castano fight. And all of this stuff ties in, it all correlates. How the fuck did y'all feel when Jamel was asked about the rematch? How did y'all feel when he said, let me talk to Al first? What do y'all feel like his response should have been? Because y'all already know what the fuck I'm probably going to say. And if you don't know, you're going to hear it. Y'all know that. But how did y'all feel to hear the unified champion at 154 after you just fought for 4-belt undisputed, and you say this is what you wanted your whole fucking life? You say you want to talk to Al instead of saying, yeah, I need to get that back. I know what Brian Castano said. Brian Castano said, oh yeah, I need that. I need that. That's all that's on his fucking mind. But you, the champ, the Ring Magazine bell holder, you don't want to take the fight? You want to talk to Al first? We're never going to see that fight again. We're not going to see the rematch again. And if we see it again, you know what I'm saying, I'm challenging him to prove me wrong. But when a person speaks like that, they feel as though, psychologically speaking, I feel as though he was reluctant to walk away with those titles, and he knows that, and he doesn't want to put himself in that position again, knowing what he feels like to lose his WBC and feeling like he lost his purpose at 154 pounds when he fought Tony Harrison. He doesn't want to be in that position again. Hey, man, we already heard him in the press conferences, man. He doesn't handle losses very fucking well. So he would rather hold on to the unified titles and the status that he has, and he's probably going to go the Juan Montiel route like his brother. Twinning. Fuck, man. It's fucking spooky. Charlotte wife talking all that shit too. Yeah, she talking all of that shit. She gotta talk for her. She gotta talk for her man. That just shows you, man. Like real, like, I thought the saying was stand behind your man, not stand behind your woman. Like, yo, like, he's using this fucking girl for the Teflon vest of all of his fucking, like, of all of his shortcomings, man. Man, how fucking the alpha machismo in boxing, and man, how man, boxing has fucking changed in such a short period of time. Oh my God, boxing has fucking changed. It is a fucking weird game, y'all. It is a really weird game. Like, I mean, I'm just like, fuck, bro. Fuck. Like, dude. Jamel, Tony, Rosario, Lube, and her are way too dry for 154. Yeah, man. Yeah, Jared Hurd definitely shouldn't be at 154. He made an absolute ass of himself. Like, you're in the position to make history, man, and you don't want it. The ass whooping got him so apprehensive. You don't want history anymore. You don't want to be undisputed? Oh, really? You want the Juan Montiels of the world now? So I don't know how anybody that's a fan of Jermell Charlo could even look at him the same way. How can you? How can you look at this kid the same way? After, in your home state, at that, if I was a Texan, shout out to motherfucking Texas. There's a lot of thorough motherfuckers in Texas, a lot of hard-working, blue-collar motherfuckers in Texas. There's a lot of thorough motherfuckers in Texas, from El Paso to Texas, down to San Antonio, all the way out to thugging-ass motherfucking Fort Worth, to motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, to put it down with that motherfucking porn-4-ass H-Town. Yeah, two hands know his way around. It's a lot of thorough motherfuckers in Texas, man. So for all of y'all thorough motherfucking real motherfuckers out in Texas in that Lone Star State who rep y'all, who rep that motherfucking, who rep them horns, and the way you rep it, because we already know football comes first in Texas and boxing comes at a very close second. How would you feel to know that your champion says he got to talk to daddy before he let y'all know that he wants that rematch? Y'all was supposed to be standing on the fucking cusp of greatness. He don't even, and the ass whooping got him feeling like he don't even know if he wanted it anymore. And I know the motherfucking Texans, I know y'all ain't no motherfucking lies. I know y'all stand firmly on y'all real. But apparently he don't. He can't be from Houston. Maybe he was born. Maybe he was born somewhere up in Mount Peel. Maybe he was born somewhere up in the capital of Vermont, somewhere out in Mount Pelier or something like that. And you know what I'm saying? They flew him out to Texas later. Maybe his parents was in the military or some shit like that. They flew him out to Texas afterward. Because I know y'all can't be happy with the way he responded in the post-con. I couldn't have walked out that arena feeling the same way about that dude, man. And I don't think any real man and any real fan of boxing could after hearing that. Because you would have to look at your man, unless you in his camp, and you have to, you know what I'm saying, have a shade of identity crisis, understanding that like, yo, that's your guy, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. So, he just lost the fight. I know it's a tough sting on him or whatever, but when you get in the car with your mans and them, you would have to look at your man and be like, hey, fam, you hear what he said in that post conference? Yeah, I heard that nigga, man. Like, he's scared of that boy. We ain't gonna get them 4 belts in Texas, man. You would have to really believe that. Son's scared, man. And he don't want to take that fight. Yeah, Jeff, man. It don't seem like the Texas way. Yeah, man. Them boys about to be twinning, because I'm telling you, man, it's going to be the same type of actions, man. Now you about to follow the actions of your motherfucking brother who was born probably a minute before, and maybe a little... It's so unfortunate, man, because look, man, if I was a boxing promoter, man, those dudes would be the most sellable fucking thing on this planet. Those dudes got athleticism, man. They got build, they got height, they got looks, they got talent, they got the gift of gab. The motherfuckers can talk, even though they talk all of the fucking wrong ways. You know what I'm saying? Those dudes, it is almost fucking impossible not to sell them kids, man. How the fuck are these dudes, these twin boxers, quite possibly and arguably not fucking the biggest things in fucking boxing? We know why. We know why it's not. I know, y'all. It's an easy fucking question to answer. But I'm saying, it's like, it's not hard for these dudes to be the biggest thing in boxing. 2 charismatic fucking twins, champions. What? Come on, man. Come on, man. That's what I'm saying, man. It's a lot of dudes in boxing running around with beta male energy, man. They responded to that shit like some fucking losers, man. He really like, yo, for as much as he tried to shit on his brother for the way he fucking responded, at least, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, man. You responded the exact same way. But you ain't win your fight. You ain't win your fight. You can't talk then on Brian Castano. Yo, wouldn't it be funny? Ain't it funny that wherever, like, you know what I'm saying, Jamel, and no disrespect to his wifey or nothing like that, wherever his fucking family go, you know what I'm saying, this nigga Brian Castano could just pull up a fucking chair and just snatch the appetizer away from fucking Jamel and shit, start eating this nigga mozzarella sticks and all of that shit, and Jamel would just have to sit there and take it and shit like that. Wifey over there shaking, the kids crying, and Jamel just like, you know what I'm saying, and it's like, you know what I'm saying, while he eating the mozzarella sticks and shit like that, he just like, you know what I'm saying? Dipping that shit in the motherfucking marinara sauce. Yeah, so he like, Castano like, you know what I'm saying? If you have a problem with this, Holmes, we can take this shit outside. And then this nigga Jamel choked up and shit like he is at the press conference and shit. And this girl like, Mel, you really gonna let him do that shit? You really gonna let him do that shit? Like, he owned it, man. Shang Tsung that boy. Got his soul, man. Got his soul, man. It's truly unfortunate, man. Fuck. For the life of me. I ain't gonna save face for none of these boxes, man. Y'all know I'm gonna call it how I see it, man. For real, man. Motherfucking Brian Castano, everywhere he walk, every hallway them niggas is in, if he hear the footsteps coming, if he hear the mariachi band playing, that motherfucker's gonna run and hide in the janitor's closet. This nigga gonna be hot. Look. Al gonna be sitting in the room trying to sign a contract for the next motherfucking fight because the rematch, the rematch is gonna be huge now. He walking that joint, he gonna think he gonna see Al in the room by himself and shit like that. And then Al done moved motherfucking Brian Castano up and shit now. Brian Castano is Al's favorite, you know what I'm saying? He's favoring him like the A side and shit like that. When he walk in that room and see motherfucking Brian Castano sitting in that motherfucker, that nigga's going. As soon as he opened the door, he gonna crack that bitch. He gonna be like, Daddy. Yeah. Close that bitch real quick. So scared. Ah! Oh man. Ah man. Look, man. That motherfucker, look, man, he gonna have to have Brian walk in the room second and shit like that and try to box him in because you know if that motherfucker walk in, you know if Jamel open that door a second, he gonna close that bitch and be like, I forgot my wallet at the house out. He gonna be like, the baby crying. Oh shit. I, I left the car seat in the Lambo. Lambo Aventadors don't have back seats. I'm gonna be like, what the fuck? Hold up. Aventadors don't have no back seats. This nigga scared. Oh my god, man. Behind Al saying I'm gonna kill these dudes. Need to stop playing with me. For sure. I feel bad. Look, man. Those are the type of individuals where you really have to, like, they really have to, like, they, like, their confidence only derived from, like, winning, man. Like, I'm the type of nigga that was like, oh, yeah, all the way. All the way. The baby crying just like his dad. Shout out to the homie, don't ask me. Fuck, man. Yo. Yo, dude. Oh, man, look. It's like, it's unfortunate because anytime you notice this is like a going trend in the PBC. Anytime any one of the motherfucking dudes get tested, they go right back to lower level opposition. It's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like we seen, they try to see like where Jamal level was with Sergey Derevyanchenko. And knowing that fucking Jamal had to like the way Jamal responded after the fight, how he had to give his motherfucking complete all, how giddy this motherfucker was, like, you know what I'm saying, like a bitch who just got gifted a motherfucking diamond with about 5 carats on the motherfucker, and the nigga just got down on one knee. You know how he walked out of that shit like scathing, like he really believed that, you know what I'm saying, Sergey Derevyanchenko was that boogeyman, like that was the toughest, like the toughest fight of his motherfucking career. I would have been a lot more apprehensive about an Austin Trout than a motherfucking Sergey Derevyanchenko. Like that dude, it just goes to show you that, you know what I'm saying, and like he went to the Juan Montiels of the world because Sergey Derevyanchenko gave him all he could fucking handle. So knowing these things, man, we know what the PBC going to do, man. It's going to be going back to lower level opposition or whatever, a whole bunch of shit talking and a whole lot of not motherfucking proving, a whole lot of motherfucking holding them fucking unified fucking titles, man. And for real, you know what I'm saying? But the one thing about holding that IBF though, they going to make you fight your motherfucking mandatory, Jack. You can believe that. And you holding a few of them titles too, buddy. 3 to be exact. So you got a lot of motherfucking mandatories on back order. So even though I know Jamel does not want, we know Jamel does not want that rematch, the mandatories will be the excuse. But we all know in boxing, unification trumps what? Mandatories. So he don't want it. He don't want it. But the motherfucking I don't know who your fucking mandatory opponents are right now, but I know the motherfuckers will give you more than you can motherfucking handle, Jack. And I do believe if motherfucking Aries Landry Law, ain't Aries Landry Law the correct me if I'm wrong, isn't Aries Landry Law the fucking WBA regular belt champion? If that's the case, Jack, you gonna have to fight Aries Landry Law. And I don't think you can beat Laura. Even after all of the punishment he took from Jared Hurd. I'm just saying, with me, it always boils down to skill, man. I'm like, man, what you fighting for, Amos? And so, cause like either way for me, like you know what I'm saying, like once again, I try to separate him from his brother as much as I can, but for me, man, I know, man, y'all one and the same. You twinning motherfuckers. You one and the same. And every time y'all motherfucker, and every time the going get tough, y'all motherfuckers show exactly who y'all are. A bunch of motherfucking stuttering Stanley ass motherfuckers, man. Sadiq, what's goody, man? How you feeling, man? Hey, man, I'm doing great, man. I can't complain, man. Man, another motherfucking beautiful day, man. Enjoying this Maryland weather, man. Just trying to catch up on all of this boxing shit, man. So, is the Canelo fight? Is it already done? Is it done? Is it official, or motherfuckers just talking? Because I heard Demetrius Andre was supposed to be fighting Triple fucking G, but we see that ain't happening. Motherfuckers just don't want to look, man. Demetrius Andre is going to have to take the hardest routes in motherfucking boxing. Unfortunately, man. You know what I'm saying? And the crazy thing is, if he fights the guy that beat Rob Brandt, and he only got 9 fucking fights, and we know Rob Brandt is a former world champion, extremely motherfucking tough. This fucking guy don't matter if you fucking 9-0. MJ Ahmadaliyah, if you seen him take out fucking Roman, gave him everything he could ask for, motherfucking stupendous body work, stupendous motherfucking motor, amazing fucking fight. We already know, man. The record, there's just levels, man. The guy's a blue chip fucking talent, man. He's gonna have to fight dudes like Johnnebeck and shit like that, and nobody's gonna give him credit for it besides the hardcores who really knows what type of individual this is. You know what I'm saying? To get his respect, but fucking Demetrius Andre should be getting some fights with some tough opposition, man. And I just feel like, Eddie Hearn should be working a lot harder for Demetrius Andre, man. I don't think Eddie Hearn is really doing everything that he could do. You know what I'm saying? Eddie Hearn, you know what I'm saying? Of course, boxing is a business. He wants to get that DAZN dollar. DAZN wants that fucking Triple G versus Canelo fight. It makes money, of course. You know what I'm saying? And Canelo doing 60 fucking thousand, selling those 70,000 motherfucking seats and shit like that. I just believe that, man. Man, get this dude, give us a fight that's somewhat realistic, man. Come on, man. I just believe that Demetrius Andre, man, he needs somebody that's gonna define him, man. Or he needs another step up fight. You know what I'm saying? Liam was a step up, but he needs another step up fight on top of a step up fight that's gonna define him. So, you know what I'm saying? He can start boxing motherfuckers in, man, because it's unfortunate, man. We live in a world of boxing right now where politics play such a part that, you know what I'm saying, the talent that shouldn't be squandered gets squandered. Fuck, man. He gonna have to beat up and even beating up Danny Jacobs. That shit don't mean shit. If he beats up a Danny Jacobs or something like that, nobody gonna give him credit for that shit, man. He gotta yo, we need him in there, yo, he needs to be fed Triple G. And I feel like if Eddie Hearn was the promoter he say he is, you gonna feed him that man. He got a belt too. I understand Murata got, you know what I'm saying, Japan and all of that. But your boy over there need a fight, man. He need a fight. You gonna have to give him something, man. Yeah, man. Sadiq, it makes no sense because even though you order fucking, why didn't they order he was just fucking mandatory and he didn't take the fight. I was just saying that earlier. And knowing these things, man, look, and the way Sean Porter bitch ass is, man, and people think this motherfucker really gonna be the toughest fight of fucking Bud Life, get the fuck out of here, man. Man, Sean Porter's not gonna take that fight. And if he takes the fight, you know what I'm saying? Look, he'll prove me wrong. But here's the deal, man. I just think that Sean Porter, you know what I'm saying? He knows that Terrence Bud Crawford fight is gonna be the fight that retires him. Or it's his last leg, or his last opportunity at a motherfucking championship belt. You're not gonna get it with Errol. You damn sure ain't gonna get a Pacquiao fight. And if you are who you say you are, fight motherfucking Bud, man. I'm tired of hearing motherfuckers say Bud ain't fought nobody and all of that shit, which is a fucking complete utter, bullshit lie. But come on, man. Fight that dude. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Cause rightfully so. The fight can go to purse bid, and I'm telling you, DAZN will put up a pretty penny for that joint. Eddie Hearn got a lot of love for Bud, and they got a lot of love and respect for Sean. So, you know what I'm saying? They'll put up money for that fight. That fight will generate dollars. Any hardcore boxing fan, and with a little casual expectations, you know what I'm saying, for me, hypothetically speaking, I do believe that fight brings something to the table. It brings more than a little something to the table. I just don't believe that people are on the right frequency when they think about like the winner, how tough the fight really is, because it's not a tough fight. And I don't think people understand how bad Bud will stop this kid, man. Bud will kill this boy, man. No, not no, Bud will. If it does happen, Bud is and will and stops him early. And I'm taking bets from all comers, dog. Niggas is crazy. Like, yo, I'm telling you, y'all really need to like think about the people that y'all listen to, how they motherfucking talk about fights and shit like that, how close they are when it comes to their interpretation about, you know what I'm saying, the fights you guys see, the outcomes of it all, even though it's all hypothetical opinion and all of that stuff and prediction, how it weighs up, and really ask yourself, do these motherfuckers really know what the fuck they talking about when it comes to boxing? Because I really don't think they do. Or a lot of these motherfuckers just sold their motherfucking soul for a little bit of something, something, whatever that something, something is. Shit, man. Yeah, I mean, shit. Porter got a good chin to who? Because motherfucking Errol Spence ain't stopped nobody in God knows how long, and he made that motherfucker touch the canvas. Shit, Keith Thurman made him touch the canvas. A lot of motherfuckers made Sean touch the canvas, so I don't believe Sean Porter got the chin that everybody think he has, man. Sean Porter is not that dude, man. I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying? I know y'all got a lot of belief in Sean Porter, but y'all know the two hands don't. And y'all know that I think Sean Porter is nothing more than a B-minus fighter for best, you know what I'm saying, who people put a lot of inflated belief in. And I just think you put him in front of the right motherfucking that dude knocks him on his whole ass. Absolutely. Absolutely. You goddamn right, man. Absolutely. Bud can't refuse. The only one that can refuse is Porter. And guess what? We know what Porter gonna do. We go and that's why and don't ask me. That's the only reason why I like the WBO order, because now it takes away from that fucking, you know what I'm saying, that inflated argument that is complete and utter bullshit that a lot of these PBC stands like to, you know what I'm saying, speak of when it comes to Bud Crawford and shit like that, when it comes to Sean Porter and you know what I'm saying, a couple of people that I happen to have certain relationships with too that happen, you know what I'm saying, to be a flip-flopping motherfucker when it comes to conversations in Bud Crawford and certain other people and shit, but I still got love for the motherfucker. Now y'all niggas is not gonna be able to say the shit that y'all saying if this motherfucker don't take this fight. And I can't wait to see it. Because I'm telling y'all. Because y'all always ask me to be, y'all know I'm always honest with y'all. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it or sugarfoot it. Sean's not gonna take this fight. And niggas is not going, and I'm not gonna let people put that shit on Al Heyman. Because according to everyone, right, Sean Porter is the fighter who will fight everybody. And according to a lot of people, Bud Crawford is the one who turned down the fight, correct? That's what has been said over this summer, over last spring, this past winter. So I don't want to hear the bullshit. I just want y'all motherfuckers to acknowledge where the fuck y'all ate crow. Just with in the same breath of an Anthony Joshua, because I do believe, you know what I'm saying, there are a lot of stark contrasts when it comes to Bud Crawford and Anthony Joshua and their treatment. Niggas willing to fight anybody. Niggas will stop anybody. Motherfuckers go out there and perform at the highest of fucking levels. Always had motherfucking heart. Never give them credit. Never give them fucking credit, man. Unfortunately, man. But look, man, I gotta get ready to get the fuck out of here, man. I gotta get ready to go up to Tyson's Corner and shit. Do a little bit of shopping and shit, man. It's been fucking real, man. Glad to do this with y'all, man. I'm gonna try to put something together as soon as I got time. But right now, I just don't have the time, so it might just be lives when I can stop in and when I can't stop in. So you know what I mean. DF salute, Sadiq salute, you know, JD salute, you know, don't ask me, Victor Bada salute. Man, like, you know, Gotti salute, Javi salute, Timmy salute. You know what I'm saying? Muhammad Ali salute, man. John B. Poetic salute. Yeah, man, let's just see what's going to happen, man, in this boxing world, man. And I just think it's just going to be a lot of motherfucking, it's just going to be a lot of people eating crow and a lot of motherfucking hurt feelings, man. And yeah, man, as we always say at the end of the shit, it costs you nothing to pay a motherfucker no mind, man. And let's see what's happening with this WBO order, man, because I just do believe that it's going to be a ducking motherfucker. And it can't be Bud Crawford. It's this, as Diddy said on, you know what I'm saying, the first P. Diddy and the Family album, there's no way out. As we always say at the end of this shit, cost you nothing to pay a nigga no mind. It's the motherfucking boss. Respect.